Hello everyone, so I'm Martha and today I'm going to be showing you 5 simple nail art looks that are my favourite to do. So for this first design I've chosen to use Rodeo, which is one of the gel polish in a bottles, and I'm doing 2 coats of this and curing for 60 seconds after each coat. And then next I like to use the flat gel brush, but any small nail art brush will work absolutely fine for this design. And I'm going to be using the Tacky foil gel. I'm using the bottle version rather than the pot, and that's because today we don't want a fully opaque perfect foil transfer. You want to apply this focusing on the centre of the nail with the edges being a bit more sparse and rugged, and then grab your favourite foil and dab this over the nail. And using Mirror Champagne detail paint, we're going to be adding some lines around the nail. The key here is to not be a perfectionist and trust the process, as it can be really hard as a nail tech to not want to perfect every line and make every line straight. But here what you want is the nail to look a bit rustic and almost like a frame / gold mirror type vibe. And now it's time to top coat, so we are using the amazing Supershine Topcoat, and I'm applying this all over the nail, ensuring I cap the free edge and popping in the lamp for 60 seconds. You can also use gold foil around the edges of the nails as well. This is another really gorgeous way to complete this look. And here are some examples of when I've done this design on some of my clients at how you can make this in so many different colours. For the next look, I'm going to be using the Gel Polish Outlaw and the Detail Paint Moonbeam. First, I'm doing one nice thin coat of Outlaw, popping in the lamp for 60 seconds, and then going ahead with a second coat. As you can see, after even just the first coat here, this has the most beautiful coverage for one coat only. However, I like to do 2 just to be on the safe side and make sure that there is good coverage everywhere. So this is how the nail is looking after 2 coats of Outlaw and cured both. Next you're going to grab an ombre brush, and I also like to use the flat gel brush as well for this. I like to start using the small gel brush, and I like to go into the detail paint that I've chosen, so Moonbeam for example here, and pop a little bit of product on the edge of my brush and onto the tip of the nail. And then using the ombre brush, I'm making little movements, flicking the glitter up. With Moonbeam, the best part about this is you can actually be quite precise with Moonbeam. Where there is quite chunky glitter, you can really move it to exactly where you want to. Or if you want a really scattered random look, you can totally do that as well. Once you finish your ombre, then you can go in and cure this for 60 seconds. And then you can go in with your Supershine Topcoat, and that is the look all complete. Personally, I love a glitter ombre, as you can see it's very quick and easy. So I'm just going to include some photos here of some of my clients' glitter ombres that I personally love. For the third look in this video, I'm going to be using Boho, and I'm going to be doing 2 coats of this colour. This look is a marble look, and for marble you can go with any colours you could possibly desire or dream of. For today's look I decided to use the Gel Polish White, Giddy-Up and Orchid. As these colours are so pretty themselves, I didn't include a glitter. However, I do personally love a glitter in a marble, and that is something that you can use as well to spice the look up. I find also using white is really effective and stops the other colours from blending together too much. I've popped those 3 colours on a palette, as you can see, and swirled them together a little bit to create a bit of a marble already. And now I'm going in with complete base coat, and I am not curing this as I want this to be like a blooming gel type layer. And then I'm scooping up a little bit of that gel on the palette that we've mixed up and slowly swirling it round onto the nail. There is no real method to this, it's very much do what you feel like doing. Give it a little bit of an edge any way you want it to. If you feel like a colour's not showing up very nicely and you want more of it, you can add a little bit more. So here I felt like there wasn't enough white, so I went in with some more white on the striping brush and added a little bit more of that. And now I'm just going in with a Supershine Topcoat, of course, and that is the look all complete. Personally, I love a marble as they're such a quick and easy design but very effective. So here I've just popped some photos of some marble sets I've done on my clients that are my absolute faves to date. This next design is probably one of my absolute favourites. I've actually currently got this design on my own nails for my holiday. I've done it in a different colour because once again, like with all of the designs we've done so far today, you can do them in any colour and they will look just as gorgeous. But for today's look, I decided to use the Gel Polish Dew. I find this is the most incredible pigment to ever exist in a bottle. This is after one coat and just wow. To the point where I didn't actually go in with a second coat at all because it is so beyond perfect. Next I'm grabbing out these gorgeous stickers from HONA and then Iced and the Cancer Flakes, and that's what we're going to be using for today. First, we're going to be going in with a base coat, and a bit like before, we're not going to be curing this at all. We're leaving this completely wet. This is going to give something for the flakes to stick to. For picking up any glitters or flakes that have a bit of a chunky size to them, I like to use tweezers. I find I can get it quite precise where I want them, whilst also not making too much of a mess with them going everywhere. However, if as you're picking them up, you don't like where you've put it, you can really move them around on the nail where you've got the base coat. They will happily move to exactly where you need to go. I use the iced flakes first because I like to have the blue really strong with then the Cancer Flakes on top more as a holographic shift, before I'm then going in with these stickers which have a holographic frame-like finish to them, and I personally just absolutely love these stickers from HONA. So I'm popping this on top of the nail, once again using my tweezers, as I find them, these tweezers are the best creation to ever exist. I use them for absolutely everything, and I'm just gently pushing that down so that nothing is going to stick up. From this point you have two different options at how you would like to go about this. For the sake of the video, I just went in straight with my Supershine Topcoat. However, on any heavy-handed clients or clients that find they can easily pick at their nails, I like to use Pure Build Clear or Pure Foundation Clear or Rubber Base Clear on top, just to create a little bit more of a barrier. I then give them a little buff on top, wipe them and then go in with my top coat. However, that very much depends on the type of client, their lifestyle and what's going to be best for them. Moving on to the very last design of this video. I hope you've all been enjoying it so far and I can't wait to see you recreate any of these. Please do tag me if you do. My Instagram is Simply Martha's. But anyway, moving on to the final look, I've chosen Sweetpea to use as a base for this design. Anyone will work, but this is what I really like to use for this kind of vibe of design. Now this design is a swirly / dotty vibe, so if you know me, this is a very Martha set. So I'm going in with 2 coats of the Sweetpea Gel Polish and curing for 60 seconds for each coat. Then I'm grabbing out Aqua and I'm going to use this and create a rather large swirl on one side of the nail. This is a swirl that's going to be filled in, so don't worry if it's messy because you can keep playing around and getting it to exactly how you want it. This is just the way I like to do some of my swirls sometimes, rather than always doing some skinny swirls. I really like the chunkier, blocky, filled in ones too. And then using the white detail paint, I'm going to do essentially that / mirrored on the other side. You don't need to make this identical, you don't need to make it mirrored, nothing needs to be the same here. I just like to, if I've done something on the bottom right of the nail, I like to do something on the top left. However, honestly, anywhere you put these swirls will look absolutely gorgeous. This is just my personal preference. I like to cure between doing the swirls to make sure that if I make any mistakes, I can just wipe them off super easily without ruining the other swirl that's on there. Then I'm grabbing the black gel polish and a dotting tool, and I'm going to be doing a few little dots among the white part of the nail. So this white swirl, we're going to be doing it on that as well as over it, so this part doesn't need to be precise at all. I'm also going in with different size dots as I really like the variation of some smaller ones, some larger ones, and I'm just really scattering these. There's no right or wrong way to go about these. And I just find it such an effective, gorgeous, easy, quick design that everybody needs in their life. And finally, at long last, I'm going in with, once again, the Supershine Topcoat to complete this look. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions at all regarding any of them, please pop me a message on my Instagram, pop a comment down below here, and I will have a look through the comment section and get back to you. Here is an overview of all of the nail designs we've done in today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to HONA for the opportunity to do this video, and bye!